For measurement, I'm using a ream of paper, which is equal to 500 individual sheets of paper. It's 2 inches thick and weighs 5 pounds. So a stack of paper 1 foot high is 3,000 sheets of paper and equal to 30 pounds. Oh boy. So 3,000 sheets of paper is equal to 1 foot. So how many pieces just to reach the tip of Earth's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa? The Burj Khalifa is 2,722 feet from base to tip. So 3,000 times 2,722 equals 8,166,000 pieces of paper. So yeah, now you know that very useful information. Even more useful, we established a foot tall of paper is equal to 30 pounds. A sheet of paper is equal in size to 0.65 square feet. A typical piece of sidewalk concrete can support up to 3,000 pounds of weight per square inch. So a piece of concrete, the size of a sheet of paper, should be able to hold up to 280,800 pounds. So 30 pounds times 2,722 feet equals 81,660 pounds. Wow, that piece of concrete taking it on the chin like a champ. But who cares about some puny building? No one cares about what man has built. Let's compete with the mother of all competitors, Mother Nature herself. Mount Everest is the highest point of elevation on Earth. This is going to be harder than I thought. In order to properly compete against the extremes of nature, we must harness her very power to our cause. A fun bit of trivia for you. One tree is equal to about 10,000 sheets of paper. So given our previous estimates on the Burj Khalifa, we used about 816 trees to create the necessary 8,166,000 sheets of paper. Mount Everest is the highest point of elevation on Earth. Not the tallest mountain though. It measures in at 29,029 feet above sea level. It's looking like we're really going to need to upgrade our paper supply. Using our measurement of 3,000 sheets of paper per foot of height, we can determine it will take 87,087,000 sheets of paper to create a stack as high as Mount Everest. Sorry, sad little concrete sidewalk. That's 87,000 pounds of weight. You put up a good fight, but there's a hole through you now. Okay, so in all honesty, this isn't even close to the top competitor on today's list. Let's just go crazy and cover the distance between sea level on Earth and, the moon. About 30 Earths could fit between the moon and us here on Earth. On average, the moon is 238,900 miles from Earth. So how many sheets of paper equal 1 mile? Well, a mile is 5,280 feet, so 3,000 times 5,280 equals 15,840,000 sheets of paper. Now we multiply 15,840,000 times the distance to the moon to get 3,748,176,000,000 sheets of paper. You already know I had to calculate the weight, 38 billion pounds. I haven't done proper research to back up this next claim, but I would venture to say that there isn't a material on Earth that could withstand this behemoth. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong though. As for trees, I'd venture a good mountain path's worth, clocking in at 38 million trees to fuel our obsession. But why stop here? To Mars, it's 2,217,600,000,000,000 sheets, and it requires 221,760,000,000,000 trees. To Pluto, it's 73,972,800,000,000,000 sheets and requires 7.4 trillion trees. To Voyager 1, the farthest human-made object at 15.5 billion miles away, it would take 245.5 quadrillion sheets of paper. And this is still less than 1% the distance of a light year. For anyone confused, a light year is actually a measurement of distance. It's a measurement of how far light can travel in a year, which happens to be 5.879 trillion miles. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for. To build a structure out of individual sheets of paper 1 light year long, it would take 93 quintillion sheets of paper. I know this number has no meaning, and quite frankly, it's nearly impossible to give it any, but I'll try. Scientists estimate that there are 10 quintillion insects alive at any given point. So there. The colossal structure would weigh 930 quadrillion pounds and require 930 trillion trees, which is about 31 times the amount of trees estimated to be on the Earth. So there you have it. You are some of the only people on Earth that know this information. Congratulations! If you would like to see more content covering the absurd, outrageous, and weird, make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment.